Doctor Who. It's pretty good. Jodie Whittaker's era of the show has been pretty divisive, but we shan't talk about that. Let's start with perhaps our most important character, the Doctor, number 13, or... well, not quite, but let's keep it simple. This version of the Doctor is positive, optimistic, and very morally strong when she's written well.
We shut them in and isolate them. They deserve a humane, natural death.
Shooting's quicker.
We're gonna lure them in here with the promise of food.
We can't let the systems take control!
The systems aren't the problem. How people use and exploit the system, that's the problem. People like you.
Bruh.
But always socially awkward.
I should say a reassuring thing now, shouldn't I?
Yeah, probably.
I'm still quite socially awkward.
She also tends to be confused, in some form or another, but the reasons why I will save for another time. Notoriously, this is the most crowded TARDIS team for 40 years, and it means things get crowded in the stories, with some companions getting left by the wayside. Ryan Sinclair is a bit of a nothing burger, but he cares about his friends and family. He's brave, and sometimes he's dyspraxic, when the writers can be bothered to remember. He's also the grandson of one of my golden boys. Graham is an absolute beam of greatness, and is by leaps and bounds my favourite. Despite trauma in various forms, he's optimistic and funny at every opportunity. He's great, you'll like him. And he's probably going to be in this episode. And now the most important companion, Yaz. Except for being a name for the Doctor to shout, Yaz is a police officer. Sometimes. Right, you're getting on my tits now. Oi. Stop it. And she's in love with the Doctor, obviously. It's quite cute. Yaz is intelligent, resourceful, and curious, and has been with the 13th Doctor the longest. And finally, our latest addition to the TARDIS. Who the fuck keeps texting me? And finally, our latest addition to the TARDIS team, Dan the Plasterer. Dan is essentially great, ruthlessly kind and optimistic, even when the universe is ending. To class him as a companion of the Doctor would be kind of wrong. He's really more of a companion to Yaz. They've spent far much more time together. Seeing as Series 11 had no returning villains and only one recurring villain, boy.
Eat my salad. Halloween.
We won't be talking about that. In Series 12, however, the main antagonist was the Master, this version played by Sacha Dhawan. He's great. However, the Doctor is a racist.
Facial perception filter. Very easy to jam. Now they'll see the real you. Good luck.
A shard. He's just a goofy Cyberman who's also Frankenstein. Oh, and also the Cybermen can regenerate now. There's also Swarm and Azure. Oh, and Daleks. Of course. Ace. Ace is based. Tegan. No, seriously. Ace is awesome. She was the companion of the 7th Doctor in the late 80s. And we don't know when she left because show cancelled. But she beat up a Dalek with a baseball bat and killed a platoon of Cybermen with gold coins. She's also a communist. Tegan is Australian and really wants to go back to Heathrow.
Is that supposed to be Heathrow?
It is.
She was companion of the 4th and 5th Doctor in the early 80s. She went through a heck of a lot during the last stage of her run, and so she said goodbye and fucked off. Kate Stewart is the daughter of long-standing Doctor Who companion Brigadier Alistair Gordon Lethbridge Stewart, who was in charge of UNIT, a secret military organisation who investigates space shit.
Top of the wings there, 5 rounds rapid.
And Kate inherited her dad's role, and is always a joy when she shows up. Vinder is a disgraced pilot who joined the Doctor last series looking for his long-lost love. He is also Grey Worm. Here's where stuff gets messy. So the Doctor actually isn't a Time Lord. They're the Time Lord. The original one might say. As a child they were found by an explorer and had the power to regenerate. And with this built all of Time Lord society before going through several memory wipes, hence why the Doctor doesn't know about this. None of this matters though, as except for appearances from the fugitive Doctor, it's largely ignored and was literally thrown away. Also in the last series, half the universe got destroyed and no one cared. And the Doctor's adopted mum died. The Doctor and Yaz are in love. They're gonna kiss. Tories say it's grooming. This concludes our summary. Have a good day.